Then it's Martin. And it's Embiid in at the center, filling out the middle.
You know, there was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry. But the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Bucks put on a show. He added 18 points and hit a few threes, which helped his team spacing. And it was important for them to break that losing streak. He was a big reason why they were able to do it. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
I completely agree. They should go to him early. If he gets hot, I think another big game is coming.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them. And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Deflects the pass. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
To the inside. With force, Embiid takes it to him.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And George kicks to low. Down low, Embiid. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mr. Clutch has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Yabusele. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's George missing.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And now it's a 3-point Cleveland lead. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They host the Spurs after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
Garland the pass to Mr. Clutch. They set the pick inside. And they're moving it up. George with the ball. Garland picks him up. Stolen by Garland. Right wing. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, Garland is good at finding his guys out there. He's selfless with the ball.
The 76ers trail by 3. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Embiid wide open. Hits the 3-point bomb. Embiid's got 13 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
4 seconds left. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 10 points for him.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. 76ers lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job.
Major,
basketball.
get
no
up.
Surprise in those assist totals, how they reflect that.
Keeping everyone involved, keeping everyone engaged.
Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings.
This go big.
Looking at Philly.
Thanks for spending halftime.
You asked for his clothes and now you're bitching about it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Here's Mr. Clutch. A kick out to Mobley. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The 76ers leading by 6. And here's Lowry. 8 points for him. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Strus passes to Mr. Clutch. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
And you look at Yabusele. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing you already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer, Lowry. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Allen's checked in. Martin's checked in for the 76ers. Garland against Lowry. Embiid sets the pick for Lowry. Pass to Yabusele. Here's George. Nice form on the 20-footer. George has got 12 points in the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Unloads from 13. And the rebound goes to Martin. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's George. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down. Mr. Clutch has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Tries it from 9. It's good. 26 points for Mr. Clutch.
Loading up to stop Mitchell can lead to big breakdowns defensively.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to
And Lowry has it in the corner. Pass to Yabusele. Now Oubre. Outside, George. to tie it up. It's rebounded by Cleveland. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Joel Embiid out there with Yabusele, and it's Lowry in at the point.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
And Joel goes up and brings it down.
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
To the paint. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Here we go, one-on-one. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. That'll be his second foul of the game. Oubre finds Lowry. To the middle. He's looking for Embiid and finds him.
A dominant night for Joel Embiid offensively. He's taking whatever he wants.
Cavaliers leading. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. Mr. Clutch's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Shoots. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
From deep, George. Oh, they get it back. Here's Embiid. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
That's just a bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss that.
The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Not many better late game right now than Donovan Mitchell.
And Lowry has it in the corner. Pass to Embiid. Second chance shot, and the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
He sinks the Clutch free throw.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
There's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Strus. To the inside. Here's Mr. Clutch. It's in! Huge shot there, and the crowd knows it.
Yeah, you gotta love hearing a crowd get this fired up.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1. We'll see if they try.
16 feet away. Embiid, no good. And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Garland the pass to Mr. Clutch. Back to Garland. A 3 from Strus. Right between the eyes.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many